Part of being successful is knowing yourself, knowing your strengths and knowing your weaknesses, putting the right people around you and removing the wrong people who have a bad influence on you, which can include the inner critic inside of our own head. That is very important to make sure that you are not succumbing to that critic that makes you feel bad about yourself. That could be somebody in your life. It could be comparison by looking at social media and feeling bad about yourself, or it could be that your own internal voice that makes you just feel like you are insufficient and lacking. I want you to break up with the critic. Whether it's your own voice or someone else, you need to vigilantly go after that voice and start shutting it down, shutting down every core belief that makes you feel less than and unworthy and not good enough, because you are a leader, you are called, there are important things that are invested inside of you that the rest of the world needs. We benefit when you are emotionally healthy, when you're confident, when you're rested, when you are your best version of yourself. And when you're not doing that and you're not stewarding your emotional health, then you are giving us the shoddy version of yourself. And we need you to be happy. We need you to be joyful and invested in feeling good about yourself so that you can deposit into the world everything glorious that you are supposed to. You are intellectually genius and brilliant. You see the world differently than us. You have filters and perceptions and input that is important. And I want to call you up to that next level. And I want to challenge you to recognize when that critic outside of you or inside of you is speaking, and to shut it down quickly and start immediately confessing the opposite. So when you think, oh my gosh, I'm not going to make payroll, I thank you that I am a hard worker, I am diligent, and my income will come through, it will work out. When you're worried about feeling not adequate in your profession, I reject the lie of inadequacy, and I confess and I believe in my heart of hearts that I am capable, I am competent, I am a learner, and I will do all that I can to serve my patients and my clients the best that I can. When you feel like love is never going to come your way, you immediately start going into a posture of gratitude and thankfulness for what is to come, rather than constantly meditating on the bad and the impossible and what's not in front of you. Much of life is believing that which is not as though it were, and starting to put our belief into that, and that helps create a trajectory and a vision to move forward in the right direction. There is an old expression that says, without counsel, there is failure. Without wise counsel, there is not a plan to be made. And when there is no vision, the people perish. We need vision, we need clarity, we need to stay the course so that we're not throwing off restraint, but that we're staying linear and clean and streamlined. And our effort is going in one direction and not divided. Because a house divided will fall, and it will turn against each other, and it will crumble. We need to be linear and clean and strategic in our thoughts, dealing with our emotions, dealing with relationship issues quickly, getting things resolved so that we can keep investing in the world. Your role is important. It is essential that you are doing your best to do your self-care so that we all benefit from you being in position, and we can link arms, and we really can make this a better place if we're all serving and putting the oxygen mask on ourselves so that we can give out to others. Thank you, and I hope that you shut that voice of criticism down quickly and you confess the positive beliefs about yourself very quickly. Thanks.